If there is one thing that gets me about chickens, it's the need to rumple up your britches. But in the end, I would not be able to sleep without it.
Welcome back to Twilight Princess. Before we go to the Mirror of Twilight, I wanted to go and show something in Hyrule Market that I haven't shown yet. It's something off to the side here in the central square. It's not these two, though I do show these off.
Check these guys out, it's a table.
This is amazing. And they have umbrellas. And chairs.
At night.
Woo!
The only people at this restaurant.
Ever.
Go home.
Real reason I'm here is this little building off to the side. There are Gorons hiding in here.
So homeless people. No, this is the person that sells the spring water, I guess. Still couldn't afford a home, though, huh?
At least he has a staircase.
Just means somebody can fall down.
They're Gorons. They roll down for fun.
This is mostly just to buy shit that you'll probably never need.
So this is like the Goron black market.
Would you like to buy a stick?
If you know what I'm saying.
5-pack? No.
Russian prostitute? No, that's not Russian.
Homeless baby here.
About to say. I don't even know how to walk yet. Wait, I figured it out!
I learned! No, wait, just standing. Falls.
I have recovered from my meth.
And it falls back down, and there's the rebound.
Damn it.
And then on the balcony there's this guy.
Excuse me, I'm peeing! Excuse me!
Notice how I don't use my hands.
It's a talent, not everyone can do that.
Masterful trajectory.
Cheap fan service. It's a secret to everybody.
That line is actually in every Zelda game, I hear.
I don't know about every.
Well,
every since this game, at
in
least.
a lot of them.
Ever since this one came out.
What's really annoying is right before this, I stocked up on arrows, and then this guy could sell me arrows cheap. Either arrows or bombs. Either one I stocked up on when I could have just bought it from him.
You could just buy extra ones?
No. But whatever, let's progress the story finally.
Okay, what? But of course, translations by me for Midna. I'd be really sad if it came together and shattered again.
God damn it! Chains break.
Aha! If they're not, no, they didn't. I was gonna cast a light spell. Never mind.
You've been blinded. That wasn't what you wanted, was it?
HM05. when you see the M,
flies away.
I've heard you say that before. Skateboard rim MM. Oh, okay. Wait. We're ghosts.
I hurt my foot.
And my neck. We're sad now.
We can really see the ground.
So now the reveal, this is the Twilight Princess subtitle.
The mirror.
Get out. Get out of the way, creature.
Move!
You're as stunning as you were before.
Man, we're talking to Hey Hey.
Ah. Step. Seal step.
Lear. Ah.
That was a depth persistent slap. Yeah. way back. Just like didn't quite get to you there. I don't know why he fell down.
He just kind of leaves her there.
That is constant plot device in these games, where it's like the game could have been over if they killed this character, but he's just like, I'm gonna leave you alone for reasons unexplained.
I'm evil, but I'm also lazy.
Thank God for my shrinking object powers.
We're gonna be here, like, later in the video. And, like... I have no idea where that thing could have been kept, or what could have, like, just made her limp out like that, and she could still survive. Actually, going to the palace raises a lot of dumb questions.
Hey, Link, remember that time that guy dragged you? That was so funny.
Hey, help me to raise my goats, my goats, my goats, my Why is with all these
down in Whoville all cried, boo.
I was like, what's with the Grinch smile? You're a mean one.
Twilight Princess.
Link, were you looking down while she was talking about this?
Wow, look at that bug.
Are those two bugs having sex? How does this work?
I mean, it kind of looks like they're falling, but at the same time...
It's like they're fighting.
Yeah, let's go, hey.
Sorry, I need a cold shower.
Oh, we're being pulled back through dimensions.
I stepped on a piece of gum.
Did you like that exit? We were in sync.
Once that's fine. Oh, wait. Oh.
Come on, harmonize, people, harmonize.
Wait, Rick, you need to get in harmony here.
Like we practiced.
We've only had 2,000 years to practice this. Come on.
God.
What a shitty place to live. I can finally
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can't have you taking one step.
Let me ask you something selfish here. Could you kill that Casio player that's been annoying us since the very beginning?
Hey.
Hey.
I want to look up your rear.
Again.
Oh, look at this thing.
Stab him! Stab him! Oh.
He's a moper.
Yeah, stab him!
My neck hurts. Yeah, okay.
That
was fun.
More depressed.
He's like one of those punching blow-up guys. Knock him over, he just pops right back up.
Bop him once and you can bop him twice.
That's fun.
That was me, basically. The giant tall. I feel very awkward in this place.
Like jelly when you get hit.
I'm gonna get you, you keyboard motherfucker!
I know, they're approaching the end of the game. Let's throw some plants.
Here we have a new enemy. This is Xant's head.
And it's not very difficult.
Not really. They find ways of making them a bit of a hassle, but it's not gonna last.
Even their keys are Twilight.
Woo!
Yeah, every room in this dungeon, we basically have to kill the Xant heads to get anywhere.
I remember this being I really did not like this temple. I had a lot of frustrating moments.
To me, it didn't really feel like a temple since everything's pretty linear.
Mm-hmm. No, I think a few people have mentioned that in the thread as well. Or at least elsewhere. I know people aren't very fond of at least something that happens in this dungeon, but personally, this is probably the easiest dungeon I've done yet. This was a breeze.
Like, it really does not feel like a dungeon to me. It just feels like a... That's what I'm looking for.
Doesn't feel like a palace either.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Feels like a level.
It's a location.
A place.
You need to be kind of interesting mechanic because this is supposed to be kind of, in a sense, I feel like it's almost like a bizarro world for Hyrule. So, what if everything you did in these dungeons was the opposite of what you do with all other dungeons? A small key unlocks the boss room, and every other room is a boss key. Enemies are
the Twilight is supposed to be like. Well, the Twilight realm is supposed to be like a limbo,
Okay.
like a place between dimensions.
So it's neither a heaven nor hell.
It's just a place where some assholes got stuck
Purgatory.
for being assholes. Yeah, it's purgatory.
So time doesn't move in Purgatory.
Yeah, there's no day or night in the Twilight.
Just Twilight.
If only the Majora's Max like knew this. Just be like, I'm gonna take care of all my business in the Twilight Zone here.
You need to put your face in the lock, hey hey.
Now turn it to the right.
I know your nose is pointy, so...
Try it with your ear.
You know, speaking of Majora's Mask, I've always wondered, if a giant moon is coming down at you for 3 days straight, wouldn't it be night all the time?
No. Because what if the sun and the moon were in the same place?
True. It would have been a neat little thing, though, like, haha, I get closer and it's darker!
Luckily you weren't walking forward, you'd have been impaled.
Oh, here we go. Well, no, not really. This is actually a recurring mini-boss in this dungeon. We only fight him one other time after this. I don't know his official name, I just call him the Zant Hologram.
Xantagram.
He will. The Xantagram. He summons monsters, and we have to snack him.
Sounds about right about...
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch him in the butt.
Warning ahead of time for anyone who gets motion sickness. I do this a lot, just swinging the camera around looking for him. So skip ahead to well past this fight, because I'm not gonna let up.
And they still throw plants at you.
Yeah.
Shadow plants.
Like this is the most effective thing they could think of. I'm over here, whoa! I'm over here now, whoa! I'm over, oh god, my leg!
One thing you can do with this, since he's constantly teleporting, is wait until he gets closer, like have your sword put away, and then when he shows up, immediately mortal draw. He'll be over pretty quickly. And also when he's just readying an attack, you can attack him, of course. But while he's teleporting around, that's one way to catch him while he's like still waiting to teleport again.
I always kind of found this about games like this. When it comes to evil characters, I find RPG evil characters to be really smart. I find action characters in video games, at least villain-wise, to be really dumb. I mean, he could have summoned 100 Dark Nuts and just been like, alright, game over. I'm gonna summon bats! Like, you've never fought those before!
Alright, now that the bats have failed, here's part of my garden!
And here's why people hate this dungeon, if at all. Once we've taken the soul, that hand animates, and it's going to chase us.
Yeah, this is why I hated the level, I remember now.
I actually thought this was kind of clever.
It's alright.
It's not hard, you just...
Yeah, that's the thing. This is not hard. This is not a problem at all. Look at how slow this guy moves. I'm gonna spoil it. I only let... Like, he only grabs the ball once through all of this, and that's just because I'm being a cocky asshole. If I just kept going, nothing would have happened. This guy's not a problem. He's not a threat. He's not scary.
And even if he does grab it, you have a chance to hit him with a claw shot, he drops it.
Yeah.
So all of you who had problem with this, they're just mocking you right now, so are you going to take that, or...?
It's not difficult, it's not. It's just more like a really slow game of keep away.
What's up with Nintendo and having these giant inanimate hands?
Well, they have a lot of time on them.
Shut up.
Bouncing around.
I can do it too, Travis. I can do it too.
Really badly, but alright.
Oh yeah, like you're the fucking master.
I hate those goddamn rats.
Are they rats?
Are they rats?
They're like little shadow beasties. I don't know what they're actually called.
They're called jellyfish.
They're shadow rats, basically.
They look like jellyfish that got onto land.
Oh look!
Who got
I
him
can
for a
skip
photo?
through him showing up. Oh, and off to the side is a heart piece. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the soul with that hand chasing after me, cause fuck him.
You really have the extra time.
I do.
You can make some chicken and eggs. He still won't be there.
Chicken and eggs?
Some people do it.
Oh shit, don't roll back, don't roll back! Missed me. Missed me. And it missed me.
Jellyfish!
Oh, I meant to say chicken and waffles.
What to say?
Okay.
I love chicken. Yeah.
You can make both. Who cares?
There's no rules.
I break the rules. I don't even eat breakfast at the appropriate time.
Breakfast for dinner, man. You're such a cannon.
Yeah, I eat dinner for breakfast.
And hey, that guy's back to normal, yay!
I'm no longer tall. That makes me more depressed.
Oh, he's tiny.
How do you think that one feels?
Now I'm inadequate, even amongst these freaks. Wow, that was pretty happy. Oh!
Lay down the one soul, and we can progress to the other.
Soul is Spanish for sun.
And this is what the Twilight really look like.
They have nipples.
Yeah. Alice Cooper's failed offspring.
That's just a horrible thought, him having failed offspring.
His demon and babies.
God.
I'm surprised that one can kick your ass. He's a lot bigger than you.
He's like an inflatable tube man. He just comes back up.
He's actually standing next to a used car.
Your horse.
That would be pretty cool. Instead of the hand, just a shadow horse chasing you.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty decent dodging by the bat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, through all of this, I never even touched the ground. Oh, you're a threat.
Gee, what will I ever use against you? Oh, die.
Yeah, actually, that doesn't work. For once, bomb arrows don't work.
The one enemy that's...
And everybody just stood there and you're just like, okay, I don't know what to do now. He's gotten so used to it.
You just cut your tongue there.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but when I was doing the practice run through this, I finally decided to actually listen to Oasis.
Just for this level.
It's well, I needed to do something, and I had some of their music, and I've slagged them off before, but I never actually listened to it.
You're my wonder wall of Twilight.
Yeah, I'm not big on that song, but it turns out the overall What's the Story Morning Glory album's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Like, it's not original in the slightest, but it's good.
That was a dick move. That last thing really missed.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Fucking gate.
Oh, and of course I have to fight these guys now.
I have a lot of heads.
And guess where he went?
Oh. Wait, no, behind.
But that's not it, now there's more.
tapioca pudding. Okay, let's go.
Wait until it's surprised. I can't wait to see his face when he sees me. I'm on the other side.
I'm going to lick his butt. Oh.
No.
See how he likes being a wolf now.
That would be
This
kind
is
of funny,
tedious.
like, fighting those skeleton wolves. Like one of them went behind you and smelled your butt. Or you went behind one and smelled its butt. And you're like, why did I do that? It'd be funny if you got me as a wolf using the claw shots. Just have me on his paws.
Just hanging on it with his teeth.
Hang on to a bat, I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah, only one of these chests really need.
The rest are rupees, right?
Because one has a key, I think, another has the map.
One's a green shoe.
Yeah.
There we are.
And the others are rupees.
And clearly, we,
Naturally.
are you in here, Casio player?
Oh god. That's a frame.
Apparently, opening chests also opens a time portal. That is the sound of Yoshi enjoying coffee.
You are correct, good sir. I can do this! I can do this!
I know I failed this when I went to school, but come on.
I'm gonna do that program.
They actually have a who's gonna be the hero for this particular. It's like, all right, we're gonna have a school. You're gonna pretty much fight to the death. Strongest one is hero. Okay.
Oh gee, I wonder what's gonna happen this time.
Spider boss. God, why won't you die?
Dark opponent.
They didn't even bother letting me walk it before they blocked it off.
That'd be cool if you fought Dark Link here.
Yeah. Well, he
Turn
was
around, there you go.
He was in the game, but that's a cutscene.
Yeah, but still, I mean, especially with a realm like this, you'd almost expect it.
Yeah, they didn't do it though.
Haha, more plans! There's almost no point to fighting those plants.
Right?
I wasn't even Z-targeting them, I was Z-targeting the Xanth thing. I don't want to bother with these guys. They disappear eventually anyway.
Remember, he's Xantagram.
The Xantagram.
Now you will trim my hedges!
Look at that. One bite and immediately disappeared.
Just like a very delicious peanut butter and jelly sandwich. One bite and it's gone.
By the way, people with motion sickness, skip again.
I kind of dig the music
You're
on
probably
this part.
thrown up by now.
Yeah. And for that, I'm not paying for your keyboard.
Oh, new attack. An actual attack.
Let me throw 3 balls and miss.
Repeatedly.
That's a good attack. Was that a mortal draw or a hit? I couldn't tell.
That was normal hit. I think I was trying to mortal draw, but then I Z-targeted by accident.
Just sit still, you jerk.
Really, though.
I get it.
This isn't hard, just tedious. Like
No, I'm
everything
sure.
else in this fucking game.
There you go.
My hologram hurts.
That's an exit.
You know how much CGI money I spent?
Wasn't rupees, I'll tell you that.
Exploded to poofs.
I don't get that one. Just the ramp. Just randomly.
It's for the handicap links.
How would they even get here in the first place?
Claw shots in a wheelchair. Oh yeah.
Remember, like, the claw shots are, like, attached to the chair?
I like that one's just in there waiting.
I'm patient. Just wait my turn. Okay, here's me getting cocky. You can shoot the hand with arrows, and it'll slow him down, but apparently it takes 2 for it to count. Look, he's right on top of it, but he's still active, and I didn't realize. So he grabbed it. Shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna discipline myself, damn it!
I deserve that.
That was so stupid of me.
And repeat.
Now you realize you have to hurry because he's right there now.
Not really, look, he was just sitting there.
He's watching 2 bugs having sex. This is interesting.
Even though I don't have eyes.
Can I help?
Smash!
I can hear the sounds. Skip. Wasted no time. This is an obnoxious one. Where did he come from?
He's stuck to the ceiling. Hello, hand.
Hey, how's it going?
It's your hand.
Just steal that ball if you don't mind. Oh yeah, and he phases through these walls too.
There we go.
Spider-Man.
Can't grab it. Don't grab it yet.
He won't. Takes him forever. He hasn't even made it through that little platform. There he is.
There we go.
Was he going back? Little wuss.
Okay, I'm a little senile of a hand. Skip, skip, skip.
What the? It was like, can't skip for a split second.
And the hand's like, that's my only screen time, come on!
With cameo by the hand.
You know, the hand. It's singing that song and strutting with just with its index fingers.
It's doing a jig. You can't go outside, hand. I know the rules. Wait.
And now something interesting happens. Now that we have both souls and we brought him out here, we power up our Master Sword.
Here's the thing, the portal in the other world's smaller, so does that maybe think the portal shrinks you down and this world is actually smaller than yours? It's possible.
If you like.
I choose to believe it.
Congratulations, the sword is now shiny.
You just made a light sip, don't say it! Don't dare! We will lose money just saying it out loud.
They're listening. They're listening.
Hey look, it made the sword shiny. Wax could do that.
But no, this is Twilight shiny.
Mallow shows up, not impressed. You should always show up just to diss me? Yeah.
Disappears.
Anyway, I head back here into this room because the last heart piece is in here. You just have to find this hidden platform. But not this room. That's... And the light will lift the platform up, and off in this little alcove is the last heart piece.
Wow, how did that work? Just slammed her face on the wall. Woo!
One more left.
Which you actually got in the post video in the last one. Now where to, Mr. Linky?
Straight ahead.
Hey, bud.
Well, to the middle and then straight ahead.
It wasn't nearly as Excited about that one. Ah!
Ah.
Is that what happens when you click on them? They do that?
No, they just do that when you walk up to them. Also, this happens now that the Master Sword is filled with light. It kills pretty much everything instantly. Which is great, because I really hate these guys. That's satisfying beyond belief.
You're just beating up these feedback microphone sounds. Ah!
Megaphone birds. Their heads look like them.
A little bit. Oh, Xant's head, where are you?
We know you're in here.
I like that strategy.
Swing the sword like a madman. Yeah, that's good.
It works. Oh shit.
Here's our defense mechanism.
Congratulations, you just activated this trap to make a bunch of jellyfish.
Woo! Be threatened.
And I
That's
think these guys might actually respawn just from that little black fog.
Seriously, I mean, when they wrote the songs for the Twilight Zone thing, I keep on calling it Twilight Zone, but... you know... Were they just running out of ideas, so it's just like, here, this is your song! Okay, whatever.
Koji Kondo was pissed, okay?
I can't make a good sound for this area, damn it! Alright.
You know what? My name is in lights in the video game industry. I can write whatever.
Oh Jesus.
Where?
Eh.
It is kind of unnerving just seeing these heads appear from nowhere.
Giant tiki head things. All of them could lick you at any time.
That'd probably be worse than what they actually do.
With their metal tongue.
I just imagine one of them, like, you're just staying there, and the next scene's just you in a cold shower crying. Just one bat. Just one.
Knocks you over somehow.
Not quite.
Drop some face on your head.
Hear all that? That's a wave of bats coming after me.
Get him! Aw.
The bat gang of the Twilight Zone.
We are in another dimension.
'Tis to see there, yes.
Oh, God.
I feel bad for that one.
I know, right?
Don't.
Didn't even get it.
These guys are fuckers.
I do like the sounds when they die.
In
Is this where he
stereo.
went? Is this where he went, Kazooie?
Nuts and bolts never happen.
Oh, it did. We can never forget.
Shit, I walked in on the meeting.
I've been waiting my whole life for. Ah, fuck!
Those bugs got us in the mood.
We are those bugs.
As soon as you jumped into the portal, those mating bugs jumped in your back, so it's like, let's mate elsewhere. Oh, that's nice. A little tease grate right there. I did not say cheese grate, I said tease grate.
I know.
Jeez, great.
You got a cheese grate! Oh, okay.
A cheese grater. Ah!
I like at this point, you know it's a boss key, but they still call it a big key. I forget, is there falling damage in this game?
You just
Yes.
saw it.
Yeah. I lost a heart
No,
from
but he-
that jump.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah. It didn't get hit with anything. What, the air?
It happened kind of silently, I will say that.
He didn't even know there was no ow, it's just land. I think I'm a little bit dead now.
I have 2 sets of hearts.
I think you might have wasted some.
Mm.
Can't you reflect those back?
And the thing that kills it
Probably.
is the sword.
I think you reflect those orbs
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, you can with the
Yeah,
shield.
the thing is, Sword kills him in one hit. I have my priorities sorted out.
But I'm just surprised you never used that.
I probably forgot.
There's that.
Or didn't know in the first place.
I think when you block with the shield, it reflects them.
Yeah, or you could just use a spin.
You hit them. I don't remember which one
Or
it
you
is.
could just use a spin attack.
Or that.
Or you could just get hit.
Yeah.
Swipe at them like they're grass.
Well, you never really use the shield that much anyway, so...
No. Asshole.
Come on!
Dick! Yeah, they're all dead. They're dead.
Hello, Marco.
Wow, that was an old reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even sure I got it right.
It'd be interesting through this level, you start to see Link turn into Dark Link. Progressively.
Yeah, too bad that's impossible.
Because he's in a dark zone.
Well, first of all, he has the shard, and now his Master Sword is full of light.
Thal.
Didn't you see? Midna said the deities of this world are on his side. Oh god.
Even so,
Wow.
he just has too much light for him to be...
You just got ambushed by a bunch of Jamaicans.
Weed party!
You know you want to buy some rum, man! Oh!
I had to think they were Rastafarians.
Everything's better done when it's wetter. Take it from me! And he's dead.
Like they know what water is.
It's because you haven't seen water, just it exists.
I've never seen Twilight water.
By the way, for this
It's black
room, some of these platforms will take you to different places. This is the route you want to take to get to the end.
So you have all these extra routes, despite the fact that there's no like heart pieces to get or anything like that.
Yeah, they mostly just they mostly just take you down back to the entrance. I do think there are rupee chests around though.
I do remember this one taking me a while. I don't remember why, but I just remember doing this a lot. See, this is why I think the reflect is good, because you can shoot him when you're on this platform.
Mm-hmm. On the other hand, it doesn't exactly kill them.
Yeah,
When that
but
does.
Mm.
The hell?
What the hell, God?
Oh,
See?
Yeah, I think the shield doesn't reflect so much as just deflect.
I think if you do the shield push, it should work.
Yeah, I think it's you do the shield push at the same time.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty positive.
Or I could wiggle my controller and kill them.
You've been wiggling a controller for like 40 or 50 hours of gameplay.
I think it's been about that much now.
Have they? Is that how much? I don't know how much this clocks in gameplay wise for like, not necessarily side quest, but main quest. It was like maybe 20 hours or something.
Probably. It's a beefy game, at least.
Well, I mean, with all the side quests and collecting, it'd be at least 50 to 60.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, if you just count up the parts for this LP, it's probably like 20 to 25 hours total.
So you're saying I've been doing these commentaries on this game for nearly a day?
Mm.
Sure. We actually haven't stopped since part 1.
How am I alive? I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, apparently I got a whiff of the particles.
That's all it takes. Take a drug. I think it's how drugs work.
And I'm trying to figure out how they teleport in. They just kind of do.
Just like Jamaicans. You never saw me coming, Mom!
50,000 dislikes later?
Hey, I like you. You can randomly appear in places, Jamaicans. I think that's how you work.
They're gonna drop from behind you on the ceiling.
I heard you talking about me!
Here we go, guys. It's time for a showdown.
Oh, yay.
Now, cutscene doesn't immediately happen. You can see Zam right there. I figure I'll have some fun with him before the cutscene starts.
End the game right there.
Time paradox. Did you just kick my horse before he walked in here? That was rude. Oh, don't get up or anything.
Jeez.
That's a cocky smile.
There's a very
Look at
lippy
my-
smile.
yeah. Look at my saliva mouth.
Oh, my legs.
It tumbles down the stairs.
Oh, God.
He has a pointy head.
Hello, Catman.
What do you think? Headdress or hair?
I say hair.
Fractured skull.
Now fractured spine.
You just hear this. Oh, yeah.
It just shows both of them standing there watching. I'm just like, all right.
Like, this entire, like, this right here destroyed the character for me. He was no longer a threat. Now he just became silly.
It's weird. It's like, it's a real whiplash, because up until now, he was completely serious and very threatening. Now, all of a sudden, he's a ballerina.
Maybe the helmet kept his sanity. Now that it's off of him, he loses his mind.
I have seen the light!
Well, you know, they say people exposed to, like, the darkness of the mirror go crazy, so maybe that's what happened to him. Maybe the helmet was keeping him stable. Ha! Savannah! No, okay.
How do I get rid of this pimple?
Why do I look like a
Not
chicken?
working.
Why do I look like a chicken? You can see hair and kind of a head thing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like a cloak.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. The moon's landing again!
Oh god. Who launched a spirit bomb? Sorry!
Zan, you're gonna move. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck!
Shit, I got dust in my eye.
Cuts back to them in the room, and then I died.
I'm what you see before you die. Big surprise, huh?
Well, the only thing, I just wish he kind of played more of a part. It just seems always kind of a cop-out where it's just like, I was him the whole time! Haha!
Oh. Yay.
I guess that's the idea with Zant just sort of... losing his character completely. With Ganondorf, he was the puppet master from behind the entire time, and now that it's revealed that Zant doesn't have any real power, his, any threat Zant himself posed is gone, because he's not the threat anymore. So we don't need to pretend that he's dangerous.
Yeah.
He's a crybaby. That's what he was from the beginning. And now that it's time to revisit some boss and mini-boss locations from throughout the game, all while we have probably the most pathetic boss fight.
I did think that was a pretty cool element that you kept on traveling to different boss rooms.
Yeah, and I admit I am kind of making it quicker with the mortal draw, but the thing is, the point of Twilight Princess as a whole, it's long until you make it short, so I'm gonna make it short.
Yeah, I never found this fight to be incredibly difficult. I just watching for a pattern and hitting them.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna take any major damage until the very last round. But it is cool that this required, well, I wouldn't say requires, but like for some of them, but you can end up using some of the dungeon items once again. Another arbitrary reason to use things you don't use anymore.
I love that it's that kind of tired rhetoric when it comes to boss villains, where they do all these attacks and then they get tired. That's kind of intimidating. Heavy boots and claws.
I think this round is kind of cool. If only for this. Kind of loses the danger, though, when you realize you can do this immediately.
I grew strong!
It's cool that he gurgles when he's like...
You know, not for nothing, but didn't he just make it worse by putting himself underwater?
We've kind of proven that he's not the smartest villain here.
Yeah.
I shall fight you all drown!
It's like, it's not that he drowns, it's that he's not able to get away quickly. He has to swim away. Which I guess proves there is water in the Twilight realm, if he knows how to swim.
But he doesn't really, because he doesn't swim very fast.
Not very fast, but he manages a breaststroke at least.
Wow, that was good luck. Oh damn, you claw shot.
Ooh, right in the crotch.
He's not gonna have legs anymore.
Okay, this really sucks. Let's get out of here.
This is a funny one.
He pulls down that shows his red ass. Alright.
It's even funnier, I think.
I think this is a way of showing that Zant was in control of all these things. Because he's fighting the same way all the little mini-bosses did. Or in the bosses. So it makes me think that, you know, this is kind of a signifying way to show that he was the mastermind behind all the bosses.
That's a good way of thinking of it. Well, he wasn't behind this one. This was just the mirror of Twilight itself.
I like this hip-hop version of this song.
Also, during the practice run, this fight gave me a little bit of trouble, by which I mean he hit me a couple times. In this one, I give him a lot of trouble. I end up getting quite a bit lucky for this. And this is a cool version, actually.
Yeah, this is a really cool version.
Oh, got him on the backswing.
It still hit him in the front of the toe, though.
Get back here. I don't remember this music. This is cool. I screwed that one up.
Oh god.
This is gonna hurt.
And
Oh, he
he
missed.
still missed.
I'm a terrible boss!
You really are.
I mean, the only thing that made me feel good, this is kind of like retribution for all the shit he's put you through. So maybe it's a little nice that it is easy, you can just smack him around.
Now it's time for the final round, and it gets serious. No, it doesn't. I get kind of assholey. Let's try out the magic armor, which, as you know, makes me invincible.
You can still be knocked down, I guess, huh?
I still get knocked down, but it doesn't hurt me, so I can do a super spin attack or mortal draw anytime I want.
Wow.
See, my philosophy in these levels is, I like to add a little bit of challenge to it, so I like keeping normal armor in these fights. It makes the fights more fun, at least.
Well, I hadn't used the magic armor yet, so I figured might as well have some fun with him.
I can't believe how fast the money just drains.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 1 per second. That's just...
It is 1 per second, but if you get hit, it takes even more.
That's kind of anticlimactic.
Oh god. Went into her brain. What have I done?
Don't it look fancy?
That'd be sad if your rupees were draining while you're in the armor or anything
Right.
cinematic. Yeah, you have 0. You didn't know that.
And it's like a point where he has to chase and he's struggling to run.
My crotch looks horrible.
You've been slashing me in the crotch for hours now.
Ready your death puns.
Oh, right.
No, wait for it, wait for it. Packers! Wow. Double wow.
I guess he can't do a thing about it.
I guess that whole plot blew up in his face. I guess Midna has an itch on her face.
I guess Ben only has one eye.
I guess Midna's hair is an arm.
Oh shit!
I guess Link looks like an asshole.
I bet those stairs suck.
We're so good.
Oh god, I'm coughing. Oh, it's trying to kill me because I was. Oh god.
It's hard to hear, ladies and gentlemen. That was Yoshi vomiting.
Just in time to get the last hard container of the game. We now have a full set of health. Yay.
Looks like you'll have no trouble getting laid. Am I right? Anybody with me?
The people watching the edited version are gonna have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't deserve our help.
I couldn't think of anything.
We just start forming into, well, I guess you're in the Twilight realm. Am I right?
Guess it's black everywhere.
I guess you might need a flashlight.
Except you can see everything.
Spider-Man turn off the dark, more like Spider-Man get a job.
I'd say that was a rupee well spent.
Oh, fucking hell.
I could say he drank his boogers. Wait.
Oh. My stomach's gurgling.
I guess you could say the station wagon was never, fuck! I forgot.
Absurd.
I forgot. It was never leased. That's what I was gonna say. Fuck.
I think we can end it there.